Hey, how's it going, everybody? Turn that down. This has turned into a complete disaster this morning. Oh man, it's all right though. We're gonna work it out the best way we can here. Oh man, all right. So that is that. I gotta fix. Network acting funny this morning. Don't know why, but it is. I think I got it somewhat sorted here. Hey, 42, how you doing? All right. I see Sauce tucked underneath a TBM off to my left. Are you flying a Cessna? I see a Cessna over here with the engines running. I don't know if that's you or not. I saw y'all when I loaded in. You're next to him. Okay, so that's not you over there. So I see Sauce. He's over here, like I said, hiding underneath the TBM. I saw both of y'all earlier, because earlier he was parked. Both of y'all was facing me. He was parked over here, and I think you was parked over there. But I just see him right now. Hey Sauce, how you doing? This stream is a little bit more unorthodox, shall I say, because didn't really have things set up like I normally do, and like I said, I was running into network issues. So we shall see how this goes today. Let me get this turned on. That's what's up. I'm glad I could be of inspiration to you, Sauce. I will definitely be following you on your channel. Just whenever you get all that stuff set up, let me know so I can come and subscribe. There he is. All right, I got you. I see you now. Okay, so with my network issue, my Navigraph tablet is acting goofy, so I won't be using that, and I won't be using SayIntentions on this flight. So we just gonna hang out, and I'll just be using the GTNs to run this one. It looks like we'll be on a headwind with live weather, so to speed things up, if you want, you could either go clear skies or whatever you would like to add. I'm thinking I'm gonna use, shoot, those winds seem to be worse than. We'll just go clear skies today. How about that? Oh, okay. So you want to go live? Well then, let's do live then. All right. So first leg is 200 miles. We should knock that out in about an hour and some change. Back is doing a little better, man. Back is doing a little better today. So I'm mobile, as you can see. Yeah, it comes and goes in spurts, man. I've been having back pain, like I said, since I messed my back up in the military, but you know, I've just learned how to deal with the pain. But then when it really gets bad, it sets me down and I can't do nothing. So I'm all right. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this thing off the ground, shall we? Looks like we got a crosswind, so we should be fine taking off right here at runway 19er. Let's get some lights going. Let's get some taxis. Let's trim her out here. First notch of flaps for takeoff. Temperatures are good there. Okay. Brakes are released. Network is, I don't even know what's going on with my network all of a sudden. Even the network is weird. All right, power set. There's me coming alive. There's the pilot rate gears coming up. Network is still doing some funny stuff right now, but I'll make the best of it today. The only problem with this is, without my Navigraph, I don't know all of my heights coming up over these mountains over here. So, and we got clouds, so it's gonna be kind of hard to figure this out here. I think I might I'm gonna change the weather because I can't see what those clouds look like, or what the terrain is up ahead. But I will give myself some clouds. There we go. So we're gonna have to first of all get some air in here. I should have done a fresh reboot. That's what I should have done. Network just went wacky on me overnight for whatever reason. Yeah, these mountains we got up ahead let's see if I went altitude and go nav. So I'm currently hanging out. Man. Let's go up. I'm gonna go with the 5,000. No, I am on Accuseason weather. I took it off of live weather because I couldn't see the mountains in front of me, and without my Navigraph working right, I don't know what the heights are up there. So it'd have been kind of hard flying through clouds and not being able to see the mountains up ahead. Oh, this network is, I don't know why my network is acting funny today. It's always something, man. Maybe if I climb up a little bit. I mean, we're gonna have to. I'm climbing up to 5,000 right now. Well, since I'm not live weather, I'm set at 299 or 2, which is just standard. If I go live weather is going to be 299 Yeah, I can't see nothing with this. That is so dangerous. That is not something you want to do. I mean, unless you want to climb up to 12,000. I'll just use Accuseason for the time being. I think I might have to go up anyway. What is your malfunction? Weird. How y'all holding back there? See what happens when you go out of sync? Nothing. Nothing flows good when things are out of sync. It throws everything off. Oh man. That's funny. What is going on here? Why is that there and not? Hold on. Now we're having. Oh. What is going on here? Get off of that. You should be okay. There we go. That was still playing. I don't know why that was still playing. There we go. Doing good. My key that I used to tune off not working. I got it set for Alt 2. It's always something, man. It's always something. I see you popping in underneath me there, 4-2. Hey, Cass, how you doing? I can't complain. Feeling a little better today. Figure I try to sneak one in since I didn't get the stream in last night. I mean, it's going all right, but I'm having network issues. She's not performing as good. I don't know what's going on, but we'll get through this one, and I'll reset. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, sometimes that pain will flare up like it did last night, man. It just sets me down. I don't think it's, well, shoot, even with 2020 performing the way it's performing right now, and I don't think it's 2020. I just think it's my network. Because even the Wi-Fi in the house is acting weird all of a sudden. Even on a sucky 2020 day, it still performs better than 2024. But like I said, I think that really has to do with I just haven't really took the time to really sit down and really clean up 2024 and make it work right. I'm working on it, Cass. Oh, not at all, Glenn. Not at all. That wasn't the intent at all. That's why I dropped the message this morning in the Discord to let everybody know. Like I said, Kat, just the biggest hurdle is making the swap over to the Air Manager desktop version. Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to sneak it in. Like I said, considering I didn't get one in last night, you know, I kind of wanted to. I figured I'd do an afternoon rendezvous today. Don't do that to me, Cass. I'm still in recovery mode. Oh, what's going on with my autopilot? Why are you all finicky right now? I guess we'll just hand fly it. I know you just messing, man. I might mess around with Air Manager today, later on, and see if I can at least. I mean, for now, I just. But see, then it becomes another. I don't know if how I have my. I mean, it should still work because Air Manager Desktop works totally different than. Well, it shouldn't actually. I'll have to see. Because how they code in the Air Manager Desktop is different than how they code in the Air Manager app, which I have no access to do any of that. But I'll see. Oh, we definitely gonna do that, Cass. I'm gonna have to take some time and figure this out. I might just start working on it today later on and see if I can get that added into. I think I'm gonna have to use AirPlayer because, like I said, I'm not using regular monitors. I'm using tablets, so I think I'll need AirPlayer to, throw the screen onto that. I'll do some digging. I'm gonna try to get 2024 off the ground here within the next couple weeks. I was really hoping. You're at 5,000. Well, I'm actually starting to climb because I don't know if you noticed, but these mountains ahead of us are a lot higher than 5. I was just trying to see where we was at. I might do that, Glenn. But like I said, because Glenn uses he uses actual like monitors for his displays though, right? For like the 6-pack and all of that. Well, I guess I could. Well, I guess I could. I could try that for 2. Because if all else fails, because like I said, I don't know how long. Here, let me get back in screen here. I don't know how long it's gonna be before. I guess I can lean her out a little bit, huh? That would help. I don't know how long it's gonna be before the Air Manager app is gonna get their mess together to work with 2024. And I don't want it to be September and I'm still playing with 2020, which I won't get rid of course, because I still got my peoples that's 2020 only, so I definitely want to be able to swap between the two. But I might have to do a. If I can't get the SpaceDesk thing to work, which I should, because this is running off of SpaceDesk, so this shouldn't be a problem. I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot of moving parts that goes into changing things like that. Oh, 4.2, you're in VR. Well, I'm climbing right now. I'm at 8,200, and I don't know. I think I might climb up to 10. Let's see what 10 gives me. But I might do that after this stream. I'll download SpaceDesk Well, I still have to get the desktop version up and running first anyway. Oh, you up in here with us, Cass? I get above the clouds, seems scattered. Side, hopefully not worse than the other side. Yeah. I'm trying to see if I shoot for this hole here. Look like the clouds are ceiling look like maybe 12. Well, honestly, do butter or do better. Hey Aaron, how you doing? Trying to see here. There's 10 right there. Well, 4-2, did you lean out your aircraft? Your mixture is probably too rich right now for this altitude. It's probably why you're not going as fast. Or shall I say the performance is not doing as good. I appreciate that, Aaron. Well, looking at the map, this stretch of mountains is really not that long. I think once we get over that, we should be pretty much in the clear. Yeah, we get over this little stretch and then we could probably bring it back down. Yeah, you got to lean her out 4-2. Ooh. I am from North Carolina, Aaron. Four two. Do you know how to lean her out? Okay, so I'm not gonna say I'm perfect at it, but I've learned from my good buddy Larry. He taught me this a while ago, as he's a retired pilot now. And I mean, Glenn is in here too, and correct me if I'm wrong, Glenn, but what I do is a lean a peak. So what you do is you'll start pulling out your mixture, and you want to watch your EGT, and you just slowly pull it out, and you'll see your EGT start rising. And once you see you'll see it peak out, right? So let's say your EGT peaks out like around 125. As soon as the EGT starts dropping down a little bit, that's kind of where you want to be. Man, I don't even think 12,000 is gonna be enough. I think 12,000 gonna put us right above it. If my network was acting right, I'll have my Navigraph working. I would know exactly what these peaks are. I think I'm gonna chill at 12.5. I think 12.5 might be just enough to get over these tops here. Let's go. Let me get back on course here. Just trying to make sure. Actually, nah. Let me hand fly it over these mountains here. Oh, I hate the fact that my network is acting crazy. Yeah, it looked like the ceiling is about 13. So I'll keep it here at about 12.5. Yeah, that's about right. And then if you notice too, when you lean out your aircraft, you'll notice that you'll actually start conserving more fuel. When you have your mixture full in or full rich, you're burning way more than you need to up at these altitudes. So right now, I'm burning about 13 and a half an hour. Oh, let's get. Got cold up here too. You might want to turn on your PDOTs. Got cold up here pretty quick. I need to find me a well, I don't necessarily need to do that. I mean, I just gotta find out what's going on. I think I know what's going on with my network. I think it's just because it's daytime and I normally don't stream this early in the day, and so every device in the house is up and running. So it might be a bandwidth issue more than the network itself. Leaner peak versus richer peak is a religious debate in the aviation community, by the way. Leaner peak, better fuel efficiency, but can be harsher thermally on the engine. So what would you prefer, Glenn? Would you prefer leaner peak or richer peak? That's about right, 4.2. Now that's your indicated airspeed. You're actually going faster than that. So right now I'm indicating about the same. I'm about 130. I'm about 133. But I'm doing 153 on the ground though. Yeah, I feel like lean to peak will be better. You're not fouling out. I feel like you will foul out your motor richer peak at these altitudes. True airspeed will be faster due to the lack of air molecules. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, 50% is that's about where I'm at. But richer peak is only just going slightly more rich than the peak though. If you're massively richer, it would risk plug fouling. Okay. So I guess, yeah. I guess that's not too bad. But wouldn't you? But you'd still be, even if you're just rich of peak, you'll still be burning a little bit more fuel than what you would if you was lean, right? Hey, that's what it's all about over here, Sauce. Like I said, I'm not a real pilot, but I would like to be one day, so I'm learning all of this stuff as I go too. And thanks to people like Glenn, you know, to help out along the way and give, you know, knowledge from a real aircraft or real pilot perspective, I guess you can say. Well, I mean, in that sense, Glenn, I mean, I would argue with you that lean to peak would be better. I mean, you're saving on fuel, which therefore saving your pockets. The Pipers I fly, the POH recommend rich. Wow. Aircraft like Cirrus, which have lean assist, tend to suggest you do lean, but they got like an assistance to make sure you get 100% right. Oh. Well, I guess that's all involved with the system that you have equipped inside the aircraft too, right? So, you know, you're running G1000s and G3000s and all that stuff that can monitor that versus your basic 6-pack or, you know, steam gauge configuration. Yeah, this is cool. So EGT is here on the left, which is the blue, and my CHT is on the right. I got my map here on the left, RPMs on the right, horsepower percentage, outside temperature gauge, voltage, amps, fuel used, how much is remained in, time, even the time on how much fuel I have left according to systems. Then I got oil temp, oil pressure. I have a CDT right here, but that one is in op, I guess, just because of this aircraft. Because whoever created this in the app version, that's the one thing. Oh, there he is. So in the app version, you have no way of editing the panels. So it's like what you load in is what you get. But I know in the desktop version, you can go in and edit these numbers. And then I have fuel flow, and then left tank and right tank. So it's a nice. I think this is the JPI 930 or the 940. I want to say. All right. So we are coming up over the end of these hills here. So I'm gonna slowly start descending. I'll probably drop down to about, because we look clear after this. This will be pretty much flat lands all the way to the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting back on course here. I'll probably drop down to about $5 grand. Up there's 4.2. You about to take me out? Oh, nice, nice. How far back are you, Sauce? Yep. It won't be that long. Got about 38 minutes left on this leg. We're coming over the top of the other side, Sauce. We're dropping down. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bug 5,000. Coming down way too fast. That's not what I want. And we'll come down at about, we got a little bit. We'll start at about 700. No, we'll go about 500 feet a minute. And we'll go nav. No, you're not really feeling that. She's not feeling that. Okay. Ground speed is 173 as of right now. Let me see. Let's go. Do a map setup here. Let me see if I can do. do airspace. Let's go map. Trying to see if I normally have my true airspeed in my Navigraph. Let me see if I can set up the true airspeed. There we go. Change user fields. Let's go here. And let me find. See if I can get true airspeed loaded in. Desired track in run, estimated time, all that good stuff. Total fuel ground speed. These are air temps, positions. Time. I guess I can't get, let's see, function. It might not be there without PDOT integration. It won't know it in the 750 since that's GPS based. Ah. I gotcha. Yeah, in the in Navigraph it'll show me true airspeed, which I don't know if that's accurate now that you. That's strange. Like I said, Navigraph will give me true airspeed. Okay, we're off course here. Let's get back on course. Trying to slowly work myself down here. Yeah. So I got my work cut out once we're done with this one. So I gotta fix my network, change some stuff around. I thought I had it set up at one point, so I'm gonna have to get the house on one network and then I'll set the sim up on another one, so there's no interference with the bandwidth. Well, here's the thing. So the CPU is hardwired in, so it's running straight off the network. But with everything else, like the tablets, all the tablets are Wi-Fi based, and the GTN, I kind of go back and forth. Sometimes I'll hardwire the avionics in. Sometimes I'll run Wi-Fi. It just depends on how things are going. I mean, they say that when you hardwire the spacedesk in, it runs better, but I have kind of mixed emotion with that, because sometimes it seems like when I'm wired in. All right, 4-2. Get kind of close to me. That's all right though. um, sometimes it does better wired, sometimes it does better on the network. It's just strange because here's the thing. So I'm running 2.5 gigs of internet speed, right? But my network adapter on the PC is only up to 1,000 or up to a gig. So when I'm hardwired in, I'm only getting 1 gig of internet speed to the PC. But my Wi-Fi speeds is at 2.5. So that's why I say, like, sometimes I do better running Wi-Fi than I do running wired, at least with the tablets, shall I say. But I have 2.5, and I have 5G speeds on the router. So what I've done is I've eliminated the router that comes with the company that I work or that I use, shall I say. So I'm running Cat 8 cables throughout the whole system. Cat 6 is okay, but Cat 8 is the fastest that they have out right now. So I'm running Cat 8 cables from the modem to the router, and then a Cat 8 cable running from the router into the PC. But you'd be amazed at how many devices that I have running in this house. Is ridiculous. I'm almost tempted, and I've been pondering on this for a while. I'm almost tempted to just open up another account and then just run the simmer, just have his own router, and then the house can do what they want. No, you're good for it too. No worries. Well, I can tell you right now that all of my neighbors around me don't use what I use. They're on a totally different network. So for the longest time I ran with Spectrum, which is horrible, but that's all we had for the longest time here, and they still was running, coax cables. So we had a new company come in last year, and they run fiber optic. So I signed up for them immediately. So I'm running fiber optic straight into the house. So I would assume that their Wi-Fi signal shouldn't have too much of an effect on mine, considering. Or am I misunderstanding what you mean by that, Glenn? Sorry about that. Little man popped his head in. Alright, I got sauce out in front of me. We got a couple, well, we got an A321 out here at 35,000. Like, we got another A320. We got 4.2 down here to the bottom right. Right, and that's what I was saying, Glenn. So what I was thinking about doing is no, because y'all hold on, I apologize. Sorry about that. My other phone died. He was playing on it. He asked me to grab the one that I'm on now. Tell you, these kids. So Right. So Glenn, so this is what that's what I was saying. This is what I was thinking about doing. I was thinking about putting the house on the 2.4 or the 2.5G channel, and then just putting the sim on the 5G channel, and maybe that would solve that problem. Well, this is what I've done, cause so originally I had the router in the living room so that it would disperse, you know, evenly across the house. But then I started noticing, you know, in the beginning I would get a lot of low bandwidth, you know, that pops up on the TV, and I'm like, well, that's kind of strange, because where my room is right next door to the living room, so I'm like, well, I'm not that far away from the router. Hey sis, how's it going? So what I decided to do was move the router in here with me, but now on the other end of the house the Wi-Fi signal is pretty bad. So what I might end up doing is getting a Wi-Fi extender and throwing it in the hallway, and then that should be able to take care of the house on that end. Yeah, you know what? Now that you think about, now that you say that, Glenn, I might do that, because I still have the router that came with the company that I'm going through, and so what I might do is just hook that back up and give that to the house, and I'll just leave the Nighthawk for the sim. Like I said, at nighttime I normally don't have, like, the performance I'm getting right now. I know it's a bandwidth issue because everything is running. Yeah, the Wi-Fi extenders, they actually do pretty good. I actually set one up in my parents' house, because my dad, he has a computer on the other end of the house, and where the router is on the other end, and so he was struggling getting Wi-Fi to his computer, so got him a Wi-Fi extender and put it halfway in the house, and he's been doing pretty good with it. You get 350 megabytes a second. Okay, let me ask you this: do you know excuse me, do you know what your actual internet speed is coming into the house? I use mesh here and then hardcore Ethernet everywhere else. Ah, okay. Well, see, so when I had them install the fiber optic, I had them bring it right in through the living room by the TV, and so to alleviate having another device on the network, since it's in the living room, I just have the big TV in the living room on Ethernet versus Wi-Fi. So it's really just that TV and my PC, and then everything else is Wi-Fi. The good old Spectrum. I'm on a 1 gig 2.5. Okay, so like I said, I'm running 2.5 gig on the Wi-Fi, on the internet speed. But like I said, since my PC only has a 1 gig card, I tap out there. So I want to either get a switch to push the 2.5 to the PC, which, I mean, 1 gig is still more than enough, but I'm paying for 2.5, so I want 2.5. And like I said, my Wi-Fi speeds are actually 2.5. It's just a bandwidth issue that I'm having. Yeah, see, here's the thing with Spectrum. Spectrum says they'll give you up to 1 gig, and that's their secret weapon to pretty much say you get what you get, but you're gonna pay for up to 1 gig. Now, when I was running Spectrum and I used to run my speed tests all the time, I never once seen 1 gig come into my house. I think the most I've gotten close. I think the most I've ever gotten was like around 920, 930. But ever since I went fiber optic, if I'm paying for 2.5, I'm getting 2.5 at the coming in. But of course, like I said, at the router, I'm only getting 1 because I'm capped out there. But when I check my Wi-Fi speeds are 2.5 all day. Would it be possible for you to run a landline from where the? Well, I don't know how your house is set up for it too. I was just thinking, is it possible to run a landline from the router all the way to your PC in your room? They got to say your average E speeds at 8 p.m. so coax providers now say like 566 at 8 p.m. Wow. Well, I mean, well, that's good. They're not gonna do that over here at in the I'm gonna take all your money country. I'll sell you a pipe dream and give you 25% of what I told you I was gonna give you, and there's nothing you could do about it. That's why, like I said, when I heard that this company was coming in and running fiber optics, I'm like, I don't even care what's going on. I'm jumping the gun as soon as they come in and say, hey, we're running wires through your neighborhood. Sign me up. I was on the waiting list for about 5-6 months. All right, Sauce. I mean, coax is good, but you know, fiber optic is just way to go. And of course, you know, it's not offered everywhere, you know. So if you have an opportunity to get fiber optic for your internet, go for it. So I think, I mean, as far as the price goes, here's the other kicker, because every time you go to Walmart, because there's Spectrum, they have like little stations set up throughout, Walmart being one of them, versus, you know, the main office. And so every time I walk in there, I always try to dip and dodge that area, because they always, and I'm like, look, every time I come in here, you ask me the same thing, and I tell you the same thing. I used to be with y'all internet sucks, and so I went with a different company. Oh, well, we offering 1 gig. No, you don't. You offer up to 1. First of all, so let's get the facts straight. I said, in the company that I'm working with, they're giving me 2.5 gig. Well, how much you paying? I said the value of what they're giving me. I said, I put it to you this way: what I'm paying, what I'm getting with 2.5 gig speed, I'm only paying a little bit more than what y'all give me for up to that I'll never see at the house. Well, why do you need such? Why does it matter? If you want me to pay for 1 gig of internet speed, but you're giving me less of that, then you're not giving me what I'm paying for. So stop asking me. Well, we can't compete. I know you can't compete with it. That's why I was trying to dodge you. You didn't see me jump on the other side of the aisle. You saw me when I did it. You saw me switch lanes on you. I was trying to get away from you. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Unfortunately not. I would like to. My PC and router are on 2 separate floors. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. Big thing I found with fiber is just more consistent, reliable. Not had any dropouts except when they were building nearby my house and cut the cable. Yeah, and that's another thing, Glenn. ever since I swapped the fiber optic, the only reason why I would lose connection is if the whole house lost power. Like if a bad storm came in and blew out a transformer, or like you said, they was doing some work somewhere and cut a line. But outside of that, my internet, even in like your regular thunderstorms that that we have here and there, internet never goes away. But with Spectrum and coax, man, if it dropped 2 drips of rain and the wind blew 1 mile in the opposite direction, system is gone. I couldn't do it. It was driving me crazy. It was driving me crazy. But then I also think too just how they run fiber optic underground, right? Which I think plays a big part in why the it's not only is it faster, but it's more reliable. Whereas Spectrum runs their coax with the power lines, and then it crosses over, and it's just, I mean, coax is an old system. It's just like the homes that that gets their power from power lines versus the new subdivisions where all their power is underground. They don't have as many power issues because all their stuff is secured underground. Yep, that's definitely what that is. We got 4-2 over here chilling. Sauce up there getting it. So we are 41 miles out from the halfway point. I was gonna take it all the way to, well, the original plan for this flight, this was gonna be for last night. I was gonna run from where we took off, and I was gonna run straight to Panama City. But decided to throw in a breather here. I don't know if I could even deal with this stutter issue I got going on all the way, because I don't know. I mean, 38 miles out, so we're about 13 minutes out from the halfway point here, which will put us about an hour and a half left to get to Panama City. By the way, you eligible for the GI Bill? Yes, I am. Had some friends once, they paid for their etc. and one got his airplane, the helicopter upgrade paid for, but apparently only pays for when you get to, right. And that's the catch, Glenn. So if you want to use your GI Bill to get your private pilot license, you have to do it in congruence with going for your commercial. But if you're just trying to get your private pilot's license, you got to pay for it out of pocket. You didn't miss nothing. Welcome back though. Yeah, I've been pretty much hand flying the whole time too, just because I think with the network being the way it is in autopilot, it's every time it has a stutter or, you know, these issues, the autopilot is trying to recorrect, and if there's a big jump between the two, then the autopilot does this bouncy, I'm trying to play catch up, and it never catches up, and makes my head hurt looking at it. But I can honestly say, I mean, once you figure out how to trim the V-tail out, she trims out pretty good. A whole lot better in higher altitudes for sure. So 33 miles out, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing a little bit more descent. Start getting it down. Look like Sauce is already about there. Hey, Speedy, what's up, man? All right. Let's see. According to these winds, we should be landing. Let's see what we got going on up here. So we got 2-1 and 0-3. So either way, it doesn't really matter. Either way, it's going to be a crosswind. Sounds good. V-tail has a bad rep, but mostly due to people not being trained properly around it, similar to the series until they did the free series training. Ah, yeah, I mean, you know, playing around with this plane and just seeing what its capabilities are versus other aircraft, like let's say the traditional bonanza style tail. This you can't fly it in certain ways that you would do the traditional way. All right, 4-2 says 2-1, so 2-1 it is. Go ahead and get my head and bug set up here. So I'm gonna set up for a well, I'll tell you what, since Sauce is out in front, look like he's slowing up though. Sauce, you want to take the lead on the landing? Like spin, like stall spins. I've tried to do that. I don't think I've had one successful recovery in a stall spin. And then if you dip that wing too low, you're not coming back. I mean, if you can, maybe it's just some more training that I need out of it. Like flying a regular bonanza, I could get out of those a lot easier, but for some odd reason with this one, nah, you dip her in too much and she's not coming back. All right, so Sauce is going to take the lead on the first landing, so I'm going to set myself up for a left downwind runway 21. That'll give Sauce enough time to get himself on the ground. Maybe I can catch it. 4-2 is bringing up the rear. All right. Power off, ailerons neutral, rudder opposite direction, elevator slowly out, then you can reapply power. All right, I'm gonna test that. Not on this one, of course, because my network is too bad. I probably won't make it for sure. Once I get my network back up and running right, I'm gonna take her up for a spin and try the pair. Power off. Ailerons neutral. Rudder opposite direction. And then elevator slowly out. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, please do, so I could have that with me, so I don't have to go back through and try to find it in the chat later. Which, I mean, if I had to, that's fine. But yeah, that would be cool. I appreciate that, Glenn. Alright, so mixture and prop is full. Temperature good. P-dots and prop heats are coming off. Landing light is on. And what are my temps right now? Go cow flaps open. Okay. There we go. Sauce put the afterburners on. Found the sweet spot. Now, are you flying the Coronado, or are you flying the BR Sim Designs? I wasn't really paying attention to which one you was flying before we took off. It's starting to get a little gusty up here. Trick with leaning is to readjust as you change altitude for two, so you lose height, enrich it in a bit. Yep. That works. All right, 11 miles out. Oh, you're flying the BR, okay. I might hop back into the BR. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I like the Coronado for sure, but I like the fact that the BR Sim Designs actually have tip tanks. Alright, let me start bringing her down some more here. Ooh, these winds. Gusty. You should be right over top of the field, Sauce. Runway 21. see here. 7 miles out, looking for the field. Ooh. Oh, these winds are really, really picking up down here. It's gonna be a crazy crosswind. See how I do with this stutter issue I got going on today. Where's the field at? Where's the field? I'm looking for you. I think I see it. I see Sauce making his base. Looks like. I think that the field right there in front of me. Alright, let's start slowing her up. Alright, alright, alright. Come on, baby. Alright. Oh, these stutters is gonna make it hard. There's Sauce on final. Speed check gears coming down. .137, there it is. First notch of flaps coming in. Where is Sauce? I saw him and then I lost him. Oh, these stutters. Not making it easy for me. Let's see what we got here. Alright, second notch flaps coming in. And we'll make our turn. Gears down, flaps are down, lights are on. We got the runway. I'm flying over the field and entering downwind after you land. Sounds good. 4-2. Alright. Speeds are 90, so we are good there. Sauce is on the ground. Oh, these stutter issues drive me crazy. Alright, let's slow her up a little bit. Today we are going to attempt the stutter landing. Oh man. Let's see how we do. Alright. Bring her down some.
500.
Okay. Turn her out a little more. There we go. Yep, this is gonna be interesting right here. Come on, hold out for me, baby. Little bounce. Not too bad for a stutter landing. I'll take it. She's all yours, 4-2. I'm clear. Landing lights and strobes are coming off. There's sauce over there. There we go. Just a little bit. Get sauce in the picture there. Alright. There's sauce over there to the right in that beautiful V-tail. Yeah. I have to take that one, Glenn. I have to take that one for now. I'll probably hold off on the next leg because I want to get this network sorted out. I don't want to fly no further with this. This is bothering me. I could even tell in the stream that it's stuttering too, so I gotta fix that. Here comes 4-2. No pressure, 4-2, no pressure. I couldn't tell if that was a good land or not because my thing is stuttering. It looked pretty good from here though. Yeah, it's stuttering bad. Like I said, I probably won't take the next leg on this stream. I'll probably wait until later. I might just end up running. I'll probably just stream again tonight at 10 because I want to get to Panama City. Okay, so the stream is actually doing good, but yeah, maybe it's just on my end then. Look good from here. Appreciate that, sis. Look like a smooth land to me. Thanks, Sauce. Given the video itself, it is good. It suggests something is different about the PC. Yeah, you know, every day every time you crank up a piece, you know, you crank up a sim, you just don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next. Like, it could run smooth for 3 days, and the fourth day, everything is just not acting. Everything is all out of whack. It's just how it goes. Nothing you really do with it. That was insanely smooth. 90 frames per. Okay. Yeah, it was the approach and everything looked very, very good from where I saw. The trees look funny from my end. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this network. So, I'll shut this stream down here for now, and I'm gonna work on everything and get everything back up and running. I'll be back on tonight at 10 to do the next leg. It ain't but how far are we out now? We're 254 miles out, so about an hour and a half flight for tonight. So hopefully I can have everything back up and running like it should for tonight. I'm flying this leg and land there because tomorrow I got a doctor's appointment. Oh, so you about to go ahead and take off now and run that route now? You gonna stream that one, Sauce? All right, let's see here. Can't stream yet, I don't think. Let me check. After landing, cowl flaps are open, flaps are up, transponder is on standby, avionics off, electrical equipment is off. We'll go mixture out. Magnetos is off. Fuel tank select off, and lights are off. There we go. No, I got another hour left. Oh, okay. I can't do tonight. I have school tomorrow. Okay, that's fine, y'all. No worries, no worries. I want to go ahead and get that last leg in though, so I can get set up for this week's up and coming runs. I want to at least get to Panama City tonight for sure. We go. The stream is stuttering now too. Yeah, like I said, Glenn, I'm gonna work on all that stuff here once I get off. So I'll be back on tonight at 10, and we'll continue this thing on tonight. And tomorrow, I don't know. I'm kind of having second guesses on where I want to go. I kind of want to finish this thing out the way I wanted to originally, and you know, head up towards Cancun, and then head to Key West, and then from Key West back up to Miami Exec to finish out this tour. I think I might just end up doing that, and then we'll come back down here, and we'll start back at Panama. Maybe, and we'll just start heading south down to Argentina, and we'll just kind of run this coastline here and see how far we go. I put way too much fuel in the plane. I put 80% of, wow. That's a lot of fuel for it too. Actually, I'll wait. Not fair to do it without you. Doesn't feel right. I mean, if you gotta do it, Sauce, go ahead, man. It's all good. But if you want to wait, like I said, I'll be back on at 10, and we're gonna run this thing out. So that's all I got for you guys on this stream today. Wasn't the best stream, of course, but considering, we made it. And I'll catch you guys tonight back here at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Cardboard Sim signing out.